real quickly today because we've got about 24 hours left to get this card. This is an icon level card that you can earn through this weekly challenge. You have 24 hours left to do it. You've got to win 10 games with a serieA goal scorer in the win. There are two other weekly challenges going on with really good cards, but I would say that if you had, just the 24 hours to focus on one of those three cards and you haven't gotten them yet, this is the one that you want to get. Let me show you why. First off, just take a look at this 89 card. Base stats: 83 pace, 84 shot, 87 passing, 88 dribble, 84 defense, 88 physicality. He is a right back listed on the card because it's a foot birthday position swap card. Um, so he's out of position for his normal position. You want to get him into the midfield. I'll show you how to do that in a little bit here. But 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, 6'3". Um, I haven't played him yet on this. As you can see, 0 games played, 0 goals scored. However, on my second account, I have played him. Incredible in-game play. Let's take a look at his attribute details. In-game stats: 81 acceleration, 84 sprint speed, attacking position 84, finishing 85, more than sufficient for when you get him into the midfield. Shot power of 88 with just a basic chemistry style. You see that goes up to 93 if he's a 10 with 100 chemistry with the team. Volleys of 78 goes up to 83. Not really in position to get a lot of volleys in my games so far, but the long shot power, long shots, those are things that work really well with him in game. Vision in passing of 97 with a basic stat boost. Short pass 97 with the basic stat boost. Long pass 92 and up to 97 with the basic stat boost. And the curve of 89, incredible passing. The dribbling, ball control goes up to 98 with the basic, 97 for dribbling, and composure of 88 is excellent for a midfield of his size and physicality. So with the defense being 84 base, but heading of 93, stand tackle goes up to 89 with the basic, slide tackle goes up to 83, base stat of 78. Jumping goes up to 94, but even in the base of 89, and a heading accuracy of 93 and 6'3", with the meta crossing, you get him into the box, it's incredible. He's going to win a lot of one-on-ones. Strength 92 plus 5 at the base stat is 97, obviously. So this is a card that is, like I said, icon level, and I'm going to show you exactly why. Let's take a real quick look. Beyond the stats, if we compare him with Ruud Gullit, so not the lowest baby Ruud Gullit, 86 rated, but the 90 rated Ruud Gullit. Let's take a look at these stats. Ruud Gullit has him beat on pace by 5. He has him beat on shot by 4, and he has him beat on passing by 1. However, on the dribbling, Milinkovic-Savic has him by 1. On defense, Savic has Gullit by 4, and on physicality, he has Gullit by 1. So 3 of the 6 stats, they're split evenly. Gullit wins on 3, and Milinkovic-Savic wins on 3. So clearly, we've got an icon level stat-based card here. Yes, you can't get, it's true, you cannot get links with Milinkovic-Savic outside of Serbia and serieA like you could with Ruud Gullit, but Ruud Gullit is going to cost you hundreds of thousands of coins. And we'll take a look at him on the transfer market here in a minute and see what his cost is. Whereas Milinkovic-Savic is going to cost you 10 wins in your division rivals. So it isn't exactly easy because you have to have a serieA goal scorer and you have to win the game. You can't tie the game. You can't have a draw and you can't lose, obviously. So you have to have a win. However, I would say with 24 hours left, you still have a chance of doing that because presumably in your division, you're going to have a chance of competing. Even if you don't have an all serieA team, you can go out and buy a couple key goal scorers from serieA and get them into a game. So, here we are with, like I said, about 24 hours left, and I think it's worth trying to get this card. How would I work him into a central midfield position? By starting him at right back and then moving in game to a formation. Let's see. I would set my ultra attacking formation to put him at central midfield, or by switching him around. But here's what I would do. I would probably take this to a 3-back formation, something like this, the 3-4-1-2, and I would move Milinkovic-Savic actually to the central midfield where serieA is. So let's see how that would look. And then I would set Lukaku over there to come back on defense. So let's just do that real quick just to take a look how that would work out. All right, so we would swap players. Milinkovic-Savic comes over to where serieA is. And so when you go to this formation in game, he automatically moves up from the right back up to central midfield. And then I would set Lukaku to come back on defense, just like that. And these guys are all stay back while attack. So that would put him in a position to actually do quite a bit for you. You could also play Milinkovic-Savic in the one of the cam spots, one of the CDM spots. For example, you could put him here or here, but I like him at the central attacking midfield position. If you did put him at one of the cam spots, then I would change his instructions to get him into position for get into the box for cross. So that would give him an opportunity to use that great jumping ability and heading skill and his height. So that's what I would do with him in this scenario. And I think it's actually a great way to use him. So I would get at it if I were y'all. I would get on this, try to start winning those games, get your Milinkovic-Savic card into your team. If you want strikers that can actually see, some of these guys are untradeable on the team that I was able to use to win. However, here comes Dante. He's going to give us a little update too.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's okay. We're doing a live stream right now, Dante. I'm just telling everybody about why this Milinkovic-Savic is an icon level card. I don't have anybody joining me right now on the live stream. There was one person, I think, who got on briefly, but this will be recorded and on later too. So we'll rebroadcast it and send it up. You've seen this Milinkovic-Savic. What do you think, Dante?
I think it's freaking great.
Yeah. So we're going to stop the broadcast in just a minute or so, but I just wanted to give you all this last chance to kind of realize what Milinkovic-Savic brings to the table. But I wanted to tell you too that if you need a serieA striker that's fairly reasonable priced, you could go out and get Mertens. A 1,000 coin striker, or maybe even an 800 coin striker. Zaza can get you some goals in your division rivals. He's got height, he's got heading ability. You can go get a cheap Gomez, probably anywhere from 2,500 to 3,000 coins, 84 rated Gomez, who you could play at CF, Cam, or striker to play in behind Mertens. This Muriel, I think you can get him for somewhere between 18 and 22,000 coins. He's 90 pace, 80 shot. The Zapata is probably somewhere in the 30,000 coin range. But there's a newer version of the Zapata that came out that may have driven this price down. So you can get some quality strikers, some quality goal scorers fairly cheaply that help you get this Milinkovic-Savic. And one last thing, I just do want to go to the transfer market and take a look at what the cost for that Ruud Gullit would be, just to get an idea of what you're kind of comparing to with this card. So real quickly, let's take a look. All right, that was a 90 rated Gullit. So let's see what his price is. Yeah, so I said hundreds of thousands. Actually, let's try millions. 3.75 million coins, 3.74 million coins. That's the kind of quality card you're getting with Savage. So 10 wins, and if you invest maybe, you know, 10 to 20,000 in some goal scorers right now, and maybe a central midfielder to help you out to get there, it's well worth it. I wish you the best of luck. I hope you can grab this card before it expires tomorrow, and happy playing on FIFA. Take care.